Now, did we mention this yesterday, the fact that we are going to be interviewing One Direction on the Radio 1 Breakfast Show?
I think you might have done.
Might have mentioned it.
Maybe.
But we're going to do this interview on Thursday when they are here to do a live lounge for Greg's show. So we are going to... Well, it's not happening here because they're too famous to actually come to Radio 1. So it'll be in a secret location. I think it's NASA headquarters on a meteor floating past Mars at the moment so that no one else can get there.
No one knows.
But we're going to have a chat with them and we are going to put that out on Monday morning. Now, we really want you to get involved with this. We kind of want you to control it. And that's not because we don't want to do any work. Sort of, it's a little bit. But also we thought, you know what? People love One Direction. They are a band built on a fandom. So we're going to let the fans take over this interview. We'll tell you the plan very, very soon. So we've got quite a busy week this week. You are going to get to hear our interview with the Hunger Games cast. We have Ariana Grande on tomorrow, and then on Thursday, are you going to come with me, Fifi, to this interview? I think you should.
I think I will, yes.
I think you will, yeah.
I think it's a good idea.
Now, are you coming for work reasons, or are you coming because you fancy a member of One Direction? Because on Thursday we'll interview them, and on Monday you'll get to hear it on the show.
I'm going purely just work reasons.
Just for work reasons?
Yeah.
Do any of them do it for you?
No, none at all.
Do you even know their names?
Of course I do.
Go on, wait. Go on then.
It's been 3 years and I've now got the names.
But do you know what? A good 2 years into the Radio 1 Breakfast Show, you didn't know all the names of people in One Direction.
No. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Louis, Harry, Niall, Liam. Got this down.
It only took 3 and a little bit years, everybody, to learn 4 names.
Now, are you going just for the interview or because you enjoy
I'm going because I'm a professional broadcaster.
Sure, okay.
That's why I'm going.
Yeah.
Tina, will you be popping along on Thursday?
I might pop by.
Yeah.
Just to have a little look.
Just to have a little look. Do you have a favourite member?
No.
No? Go on, you must have a favourite.
Maybe Harry.
Okay, maybe Harry. Maybe.
Oh, come on.
Who else is in contention?
And I like Niall a lot.
You like Niall? Niall, we love Niall.
He's
Hey,
nice
I saw Liam on Saturday night. He was at X Factor. I don't know if I got the name of the show then. He was at Countdown. Yeah, he was at X Factor on Saturday night, and he is on good form. He was fun. He said, he's got like Brummy accent.
Yeah,
Is it Brit Brummy? He's like, who does your No, it doesn't sound like that. Who does your Anyway, I don't know.
Yeah.
But basically, he asked me who does my hair, because he said, your hair's good tonight. I said, oh, Kevin does my hair. I said, go in there and get yours done. Which, when I left, my friend was like, that's like an insult, like you just said, can you go and get your hair done, because it's bad. So apologies, Liam, that's not what I meant. I just thought if you wanted to... Anyway, we'll gloss over it. But Thursday, we're going to go and meet One Direction, and then on Monday morning, so you are going to get to hear what happened when we met up with One Direction. Now, I've interviewed them enough times. So what we thought we'd do is get the audience, the fans, to take over this interview and to take control of it. And what we are going to do is start a hashtag, and that hashtag is going to be 1DonGrimmy, and we're going to keep that hashtag rolling until Thursday when we do the interview. Till the end of our show on Thursday. Till 10 o'clock in the morning. So you have like 2 days and then 2 hours, basically. And what we are going to do is get 10 questions from One Direction fans out there. And these can't be 10 questions like, did you like making the new album? Or, how was your American tour? We want 10 questions that they have never been asked before. Ever. And they've done a lot of interviews all over the world. So you've really got to be a One Direction fan to find those questions that they've never, ever been asked before. So this is a good way of doing it. And then what we're going to do is get you to call in and ask the boys your question. So it's not like you're just going to send it to us on Twitter and then we just nick it and then we look like the good interviewers. You are going to be video chatting with One Direction. So you'll get to see them, they'll get to see you, and you'll get to ask your question, which they have never, ever been asked, which I hope will lead to a great interview, right?
Exactly.
That's the plan. Any question, Fifi, go. What would you ask One Direction?
I would ask...
But they've never been asked.
Oh, they've never been asked.
It's hard. You have to be a proper 1D fan to know this.
Oh, I just don't know. I've been talking about fruit or something. I don't know.
They've been asked about fruit.
Oh.
No, Tina?
Boxers or briefs?
No, they've been asked that. They've definitely been asked that. Vic? Come on. Anything they've not been asked before?
I think I've got one.
Yeah.
Where were they when they found out about Zayn? Do you think they've been asked that one before?
That is good.
Shall I send it in?
Yeah, you can't send it in, but someone else could nick it and send it in.
What are you
That could be good.
thinking?
What am I thinking? What have they never been asked before? What's it like to be poor? No one's asked them that. No?
Yeah, but they're not poor.
Exactly. So you want to ask it?
Yeah, but it's not really...
No? That one doesn't work, does it?
doesn't work.
What's it like to be really ugly and have no girls fancy you? Never been asked that before. But any questions that you want to ask One Direction, we need really good questions. We're looking for 10 questions that they have never been asked before. The hashtag is 1DonGrimmy, and we will keep that open until 10 o'clock Thursday morning, and then we are going to go and interview One Direction, and you will get to put those questions to the boys themselves. Preferably questions as well. I'm going to give you a little tip. Questions that don't have a yes or no answer. Because you want them to give you a story. You want them to, like, say, oh, actually, that was really funny because blah, 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 blah. You don't want it to be like, do you like strawberries? Yes. It's good in it to go with, like, a question that will have a story or something. So the hashtag we're going for, 1DonGrimmy. Get your questions on there, and then Thursday we'll go meet the boys, and we'll call you on Skype or FaceTime or whatever, and then we'll put you on with the boys, and you can ask your question. Dan has been on in Shropshire. Question for 1D. What's the price of fish? No, Dan. That is what doesn't know. No. Pete on the M5 suggesting Snog, Marry, Avoid. They've definitely done Snog, Marry, Avoid
Yeah, but
a million
give them
times.
a good choice, though.
No, they've done that. They've done that. Anyway, hashtag is 1DonGrimmy. Have a little think about it. You have until Thursday morning, and the best ones will get to ask them to One Direction themselves. One Direction there on BBC Radio 1, that is perfect. And on Thursday, we are going to go and interview them, but we're not going to do any work whatsoever because we can't be asked. No. We just thought that this should be over to you, and this is going to be a special interview. Obviously, they are going to be on a break for a year. They've done their last big gig, which they did in Sheffield a couple of weeks ago, or last week, 2 weeks ago. And we thought we should put this in your control because you've given them a lot as fans, so we thought it'd be nice if they would answer your questions. So we are looking for 10 questions that they have never, ever been asked. The hashtag we are going for is 1DonGrimmy, and then on Thursday we'll put them to them, and you'll be able to ask them that yourself. Will's been on. You know Will, who works in Radio 1? He's been on with one. When was the last time you took money out of a cash machine? Hashtag 1DonGrimmy. Do you like that one? Does that make the cut for you?
Well, not really, because then they go last Wednesday, and that's it.
Yeah, then we've wasted one.
Yeah.
Yeah. This morning. Oh.
But nice try, though.
Nice try, though, Will. I like that, though. Well, maybe it's like,
Good
find out
effort.
about, like, do they carry money? Do they have an assistant that does the money for them?
Yeah, of course they do.
Do they just have one? Because in Heat today, where is it?
Yeah.
Here. Oh, Tina, busy are we? Flicking through that. Here. 1D are in it. Flick through the rich list.
That's what I'm doing now.
Right, so they're on the they won.
They're number
basically.
one.
They're number one. So they've got how much money? Is it like 82 million?
82 million.
No, is that just in like a bank account at the NatWest?
No, I reckon it's how much they're worth, their assets.
Right,
So their
okay.
houses and things,
Their assets.
money they're owed, stuff from the tour.
Nice assets.
All right. Okay.
Well, we'll ask them whatever you want. 1DonGrimmy is our hashtag. Thursday we'll do it, and then you'll get to hear it in full on Monday morning on the Radio 1 Breakfast Show. Lil Mix, they're live from the Radio 1 Teen Awards on Sunday. If you want to catch it, then you can on the Radio 1 website or go on iPlayer. You can see the whole thing in full. You watched it yesterday, right?
I did, and it's such a good video. Well, not as good video, good performance.
Yeah.
They've got it now, man.
They really have. I feel like they've really stepped it up.
I'd love to be in a girl band.
Yeah. What?
What are you doing that for?
Well, I'm just, it's fine. Yeah,
You'd
you
love to be in a girl
you could
band, too.
Yeah, I would, actually. Any good questions coming in?
Well, there was a mixed bag, some
Yeah.
disgusting ones.
Oh.
And what else have we got in there?
There's some disgusting ones. Basically, we're interviewing One Direction on Thursday, and we want you to take control of it. So we're not going to ask any questions that don't come from fans. And you'll get to ask them to their face via video. Obviously, you can't come in because you'll be hysterical. Pop Justice has been on.
Oh, yeah.
Peter Robinson himself. Hashtag 1DonGrimmy. Have you ever fallen in a hole? Because they've probably never been asked that before.
That's true. It's true.
I like that one.
It was a yes/no answer.
Hey?
It's a yes/no answer.
Yeah, but then they'll tell the story about the time they fell in the hole.
Yeah, but if they've not fallen in a hole, you're going to get a no. and
Yeah,
then-
but hopefully one of them's fallen in a hole.
What are the chances?
I think one of 1D will have fell in a hole. Imagine if all four of them hasn't, but Zayn Malik has a really good falling in a hole story. Be a wasted question.
You never hear it.
Anyway, keep those coming in. 1DonGrimmy.
Got a good one here from Dan in Southampton.
Yeah.
He'd like to know what categories they hold in their driving licences.
Excuse me?
Apparently they could see Harry... Oh, okay.
What?
They could see Harry in a HGV. Is that the big...
A big van?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Basically want to know what...
Well, they want to see Harry in a lorry.
No, they want to see what they're entitled to drive, what they've learned to drive.
Well, probably just normal cars.
But maybe they
Well,
have.
no, they might have an automatic licence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they might have motorbikes.
That one's boring. No.
All right.
No.
Just trying to mix it up a bit.
No, that one's
Thanks,
boring.
Dan, for your input, though.
Do you have an HGV license?
Because because what it could lead to is if they're going on a break,
Yeah.
and they might be like, Joe, what I've always wanted to be a bit of a lorry driver. No.
Got £82 million between
They've got 82 million quid.
You just never know.
driving a lorry.
Yeah. Stop driving lorries around now. You're right though today. You good?
Yeah, I love the hashtag that you started. That's the bit of the show I heard today.
Yeah.
1DonGrimmy. Love
Yeah.
it.
It really kicked off this on Twitter. Like it's number 3 worldwide going right now, and there's a lot going on in the world right now, and that is pretty good. But what we thought we'd do is, because we're going to do a big interview with One Direction, I didn't want it just to be all about me asking questions. I thought we should let the fans take complete control of this. So we're looking for 10 questions that they will have never been asked before. And we're going to get the fans to video call in and ask those questions to One Direction themselves.
That is a brilliant idea. I like
Yeah.
Emma's.
I came up with that yesterday, didn't I, Vic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came up
you
with
did.
it.
Yeah.
Grimmy's the creative force.
Yeah.
It was a great
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Emma, I like Emma so far. She says, what is Harry's favourite colour to paint his nails? I think you might know that. I'm not sure, but I didn't even know he painted his nails, to be honest.
Yeah, sometimes. I'd go, don't know, black.
Okay.
Secret
There
golf,
you go. That's
maybe.
that one boxed off. There
Yeah.
you go. Finished.
Yeah, and we need questions that are going to
Yeah.
tell us a story as well.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Producer Vix was a good one. Where were you when you heard about Zayn?
That's a
God,
good one.
that's so good.
That's a good one. There's a lot of people wanting to know all about the tattoos and are there tattoos that we've not seen yet.
Yeah,
Which
seen
could,
that.
because there's always often a story with a tattoo.
Yeah.
Or, you know, like a reason for having it. Or maybe you had it, like, I don't know, drunk somewhere or something. So maybe, and also enough tattoos between them.
Yeah.
Like a lot going on. So maybe that's quite good. But any question you can think for One Direction, we're going to speak to them on Thursday. You have until 10 a.m. on Thursday morning to get these questions in. 1DonGrimmy is our hashtag. It looks like 1DonGrimmy. 1Don! But it's actually 1DonGrimmy. My friends are messaging me with some questions. You have to do it on the hashtag.
Okay.
My friends are like, Harry, call me. Hashtag 1DonGrimmy. No, that's not a question. That's you just wanting to go on it. Get it on Twitter as well, please. So if you think of anything today, Adele, on the hashtag.
Mine was just bacon or sausage. That was it. Pretty boring.
Bacon or sausage?
Yeah.
Well, I like both.
Oh, all right.
Can you not like both?
You've got to pick
Is
one.
that innuendo? No,
It's
okay.
like, I always ask people this to know if we're compatible. So if you had to pick one, bacon or sausage.
I'd go sausage.
Oh, yeah, we're not compatible. It's bacon.
Because I feel like sausage, a bad sausage is all